Carnotaurus lived in a world already ancient by human standards, yet fiercely alive with movement, conflict, and constant adaptation. The late Cretaceous landscapes of what is now South America were vast and open, shaped by seasonal changes, scattered forests, and herds of herbivorous dinosaurs moving across the land in search of food and water. In this environment, survival favored speed, awareness, and efficiency. Carnotaurus was built for exactly that world. Discovered in Argentina in 1984, Carnotaurus sastrae immediately stood apart from every other large theropod known at the time. Its skull was short and deep, crowned by a pair of thick, forward-facing horns above the eyes. These horns were not ornamental. Their structure suggests reinforcement against stress, possibly used in combat, intimidation, or close-range encounters with prey or rivals. Unlike the elongated skulls of tyrannosaurs, Carnotaurus possessed a compact head designed for rapid strikes rather than crushing force. The body of Carnotaurus revealed an even stranger story. Its arms were not just small, they were among the shortest proportionally of any known theropod. Shorter even than those of Tyrannosaurus rex. These arms were stiff, with limited mobility, and likely played little to no role in hunting. Evolution had clearly abandoned forelimb function in favor of something else entirely. That something else was speed. Carnotaurus had long, powerful hind legs, a narrow torso, and a stiffened tail acting as a counterbalance. Muscle attachment points suggest explosive acceleration and sustained running capability. Among large predatory dinosaurs, Carnotaurus is believed to have been one of the fastest. Not a stalker waiting in ambush, but a pursuit predator built to chase down prey across open ground. Its skin, preserved in fossil impressions, tells another remarkable story. Unlike many theropods, Carnotaurus possessed small, bead-like scales rather than feathers or large scutes. This texture may have reduced drag while running and aided in thermoregulation under a hot Cretaceous sun. It was an animal optimized for heat, speed, and endurance. Hunting for Carnotaurus was likely a matter of rapid engagement. Rather than grappling or prolonged struggle, it probably relied on swift lunges and slashing bites, targeting smaller or mid-sized herbivores. Its jaws were capable of opening wide, allowing quick snapping attacks rather than bone-crushing bites. This suggests a feeding strategy centered on repeated strikes, bleeding prey, and exhaustion rather than immediate killing force. Behaviorally, Carnotaurus was likely solitary. Large predators in resource-limited environments often avoid social structures, reducing competition and risk. Its horns may have served as visual signals, allowing individuals to assess rivals without immediate violence. In close encounters, headbutting or lateral strikes could have determined dominance, territory, or access to mates. Intelligence in Carnotaurus, as inferred from brain cavity size, was moderate for a theropod. Enough to coordinate movement, process sensory input, and react quickly, but not specialized for complex social behavior. Vision was likely sharp, forward-facing, ideal for depth perception during high-speed pursuit. Hearing and smell would have complemented this, alerting the animal to movement across wide distances. Within its ecosystem, Carnotaurus occupied the role of top or near-top predator. It helped regulate herbivore populations, influencing grazing patterns and vegetation growth. By preying on the weak, young, or isolated, it indirectly shaped the structure of the entire environment. Its presence alone would have altered the behavior of other animals, creating a landscape defined by caution and movement. Despite its dominance, Carnotaurus was not invincible. Larger predators, environmental stress, disease, and injury all posed risks. Speed reduces danger, but it does not eliminate it. A broken leg meant death. A failed hunt meant starvation. Life for Carnotaurus was intense, fast-paced, and unforgiving. Reproduction followed reptilian patterns. Eggs laid in nests, likely guarded briefly or abandoned depending on environmental pressures. Juveniles would have faced extreme mortality, with only a small fraction surviving to adulthood. Those that did grew quickly, driven by a need to outrun threats before becoming threats themselves. The end of Carnotaurus came not through failure of adaptation, but through catastrophe. The mass extinction event at the end of the Cretaceous reshaped the planet in ways no speed or strength could overcome. Climate collapse, ecosystem failure, and global darkness erased entire lineages, including Carnotaurus and all other non-avian dinosaurs. Yet Carnotaurus endures in another way. In fossil records, in muscle scars and bone structure, it tells a story of evolution pushing boundaries. A predator that sacrificed arms for speed, that traded raw power for efficiency, that dominated not through size alone, but through design. Carnotaurus reminds us that evolution does not follow a single path. It experiments, it discards, it refines, and sometimes, it creates something so specialized, so precise, that it becomes unforgettable. In the dust of the Cretaceous plains, Carnotaurus ran not as a monster, but as a solution. A living answer to the demands of its world.